What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury, get this. Anthony Joshua reignites the war of words with Tyson Fury by branding rival a duck ahead of his clash with ex-UFC champ. Anthony Joshua has laid into Tyson Fury for delaying the progression of the heavyweight division. The WBC heavyweight champion is matter of weeks away from throwing down with the UFC 265 king, Francis Ngannou, in with a controversial crossover clash. And Fury's Saudi showdown with the Predator was booked for months. 4 months after his undisputed heavyweight title fight with Usyk fell through. Fury, however, recently put pen to paper on a deal to face undefeated Ukrainian after his circus with Ngannou, although he hasn't changed Joshua's opinion on his mind, and he says he's definitely a duck, said Anthony Joshua. He said, "I wish I could balance this because Fury is a duck. Whether he's ducking me, not right now, but he's definitely a duck. That's facts. Like you can't deny he's a duck." Ooh. He said he's just one big bum dulcer that has been knocked out 3 times. That's what Tyson Fury said about him. And let me counterpunch. If anything Anthony Joshua can say is that. Now, what cushions the blow is Tyson Fury signed that contract. So, me personally, I don't really give a shit because he's fighting Usyk. Now, for whatever reason, he decided to sign that contract or whatever, I don't know. I don't care as long as he fights. But has Tyson Fury ducked? Yes, he's ducked a lot of people. He's ducked Otto Wallin for a rematch. He's ducked Usyk, going on 2 years. Or prolonged it 2 years, I like to think now. You know, as far as Anthony Joshua, he gave a deadline when they didn't really supposed to be a deadline, right? You know, like you guys know, one of my intros is about Monday is the deadline and he has to sign between this time and stuff like that. Yeah, you could see there are clear and present ducks with Tyson Fury that he's made obviously crystal clear. And what AJ says, he's saying that now because maybe AJ is looking like this. Maybe he's taking the fight with Usyk now because Usyk looks like he can be beat. He has something that Tyson Fury knows that he can reach, and that's his body. Why couldn't Tyson Fury reach his body? We've seen Tommy Fury, which how tall is Tommy? What, 6'1"? You know, Tommy's not a small. Yeah, he's about a 6'1". So, you know, punching to the body to guys like that, you know, I don't think he will have a problem hitting Usyk. Maybe, maybe not. But I think most importantly, he feels that he can do it. And the facts is, like you said, you can't deny he's a duck. Well, I think he's talking about himself in regards to all the failed negotiations where I don't really care to go through right now. But there have been some failed attempts from 2020. They agreed after he beat Wilder. And I'm thinking, okay, man, the heavyweight division is about to be lit between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua once beaten. You know, so you got a guy with 1 loss and then you got another guy with 1 draw, you know, and then they agreed. And then, like, with Wilder, he wasn't even supposed to be an issue. And it was supposed to be backed up based on legality, okay? Like, legally, Wilder did not have any stakes, argument at all when it came to fighting Fury again. The contract was expired, and that was supposed to be it. You know, they were waiting for Eddie Hearn to do what he was going to do in Saudi Arabia for all this money and this, that, and the other, which was stupid because it made no sense to me why you had guys like Frank Warren and Bob Arum. And now I am explaining it just briefly. And they wouldn't help Eddie. I thought that was strange. Okay, and then Tyson Fury announces he's going to fight Anthony Joshua. Then the very next day, okay, I had left the country to come into another country And then I heard the news that Deontay Wilder won the arbitration and that was it. And according to Eddie Hearn was like, well, what the hell? I don't know. I talked to Bob and he said, well, that's it. He's won the arbitration and there's nothing that we can do about it. And it just didn't make sense to me. And I'm like, okay, something's foul. Then we found out that the same guy, Bob Arum, also already booked a venue in Las Vegas, okay? He already booked that venue. He was looking at venues anyway that he was booking. And it was crazy because it's like, okay, well, why would you do that if you thought that Tyson Fury had this much chance to win? The fact of the matter, people, is that he didn't. You know, I think Wilder, he was always going to fight Wilder. I think they needed the Anthony Joshua potential undisputed fight to build their fight, in which it did. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua took an upset once again by Alexander Usyk, and then they fought, and then Tyson Fury, by Anthony Joshua losing, Tyson Fury beating Wilder for the third time. He was the man without fighting any clear or present or recent opposition with other fighters like Joshua. Now it's Usyk, so he still hasn't fought any of those guys. That's why people saying all that to come back around. That's why Anthony Joshua, I feel, is calling him a duck. Okay. Now, he didn't go into detail or whatever, but, you know, he's a duck. I wish I could balance this because Fury, is a duck. So, but anyway, this is one hell of a way to reignite the war of words between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. But understand, this is boxing, people. Okay? This is chess. It's not checkers at all. So, Anthony Joshua saying that, you know, he may be saying that to keep himself relevant in the sport. We all know he's relevant in the sport. He was the one that brought the money to the sport anyway. But I think him calling Fury a duck out of the blue, you know, I think, and I would not argue with anybody that questions why he's saying that now about Tyson Fury, after Tyson Fury has now signed the dotted line for Alexander Usyk. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua exercising the war of words with Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!